them. But there's something I need to share with you in this video, okay? It's also a combined one, all right? Those who looted in Kano yesterday, you've heard the news. And in fact, some of you believe that that justifies any act of violence against the protesters. But what they didn't tell you was that in that same Kano, all the recovered stolen loot, all the looted shops and what have you, there were those who stopped, not only stopped them, but went after some of them and got majority of that thing, those things back. They were protesters. They didn't tell you that one, that there are protesters who actually were there to did their best to stop the looting and recover most of those things back from them. So police came back later and arrested 52 people. Well, they didn't show you this video I'm going to share with you. Just so you know that whatever story they are making up to justify any violence against the protesters, there is always something they are leaving out. But if I find it, I will find it, all right? I'll show you. There are others, including Keneri Dino, in this video you're about to watch, right? But the first one were the protesters that defended some of the shops, some of the properties, and recovered some of the loot and protected them until police came. Watch.
And wasu daga cikin ɓata garin 'yan zanga-zanga suka ɗebo su, wasu daga cikin 'yan zanga-zanga kuma sun kwace suka tere su a waje ɗaya. So now dai ga mutane da suka kwace da suka zanga-zanga, wasu kwace kayan mutane, su kuma wannan ban Allah nake ganin su suka kwace su. Nan buhun fulawa ne da katifu da mai da makaroni da taliya da sauran kayan bukatu na yau da gobe na mutane kenan.
Mai mu yanci muka zo nema, shi yasa muka hana a tafi da kayan nan tun da safe muna nan gurin saboda a tabbatar da mu yancin muke nema. Ba wanda zai mana sata muna kallon sa mu kyale shi tafi da kayan gwamnati. Mu yanci muke nema, muna buƙatar a mana adalci. A mana adalci a ƙasar nan. Yawwa. Kawai soja an ci ƙasa. Yawwa. In soja an ci ƙasa ko tsaro mun samu.
Everyone, you know what's up in this Somali area? Yes, yeah. This is where we born and brought up. Yeah. As they like this, we know every day against the government. Because we want to be patient for government to do what they are doing. So we believe on this, our government. I know say he go deliver. I mean he go deliver. Everyone, this Somali, everywhere is peaceful.
Oh yeah, Kabinu. Oh yeah, Kabinu. Gari won, breadi won. Ebi npa mekunu, oh yeah, Kabinu. Oh yeah, Kabinu. Oh yeah, Kabinu. Breadi won, ìrẹsì won. Ebi npa mekunu, oh yeah, Kabinu. I use this opportunity to call on the federal government and indeed the presidency to take the demand of these protesters very seriously. Take their demands and prayers seriously. Hunger is the only unifying factor today in Nigeria. Hungry people are angry people. We must, as a country, respect the demand of our citizens. So government must meet with the demands of the protesters. Hungry man is an angry man. And to the protesters, please do not destroy public properties. They are our properties. It's like destroying our common patrimony. Let's have a peaceful demand and peaceful protest, and Nigeria, by the grace of God, we shall overcome. God bless Nigeria.
Oh, got you. Now, again, they were just like mixture of what have you. I mean, I saw this comment on Facebook. If you don't want to Shiori Bruku, you better stay your side, because if your papa is Sot Majasola, you go collect you Olori Bruku like you. Shori Eyele bi Oloroye. Oloma Ekefenu you ko ba igbo. Shengbonsin. That's the second time somebody is going to actually threaten me on behalf of Igbo. Wọ́n pè yín lólè. Ẹ tún gbọ́mọ ẹran jó. Wọ́n lápá àyàn níyín. Ẹ tún wá ń threaten Mayegun in public. One of them said, "Will you this Mayegun? You better don't come to Nigeria. If you come to Nigeria, we go deal with you. Who be your this so when you talk about Igbo? Don't threaten me in public. Wọ́n pè yín ní pààyàn. Ọ̀daràn. Fàyàwọ́. Kí ló ti ń pè? There are so many things to pè yín. You are facelessly. You are hiding behind your Facebook facelessly. One way that is threatening the Igbos that lives in lives in squalor in Ikorodu, is their case now has reached the topper one now. Abi, do you think you can hide behind one fraudulent name on social media and they won't get you? One last assassin ni, one last pààyàn ni, criminal ni, firewall ni, anything to bá di jọmọ́ iṣẹ́ bí lọ́wọ́ associate mọ́ yín. Ètò one threatening Mayegun lórí social media. Ẹ rí pé ẹ lọ́pọlọ ẹ̀gbọ́n. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa wáyà. They send them over. Do you get that now? Ẹ máa send them over. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa fẹnu yín kó bá finally nìyẹn. You understand? Ṣèbí náà flex àbí clout lẹ́ ń chase àbí? Mi ò ní problem pẹ̀lú ẹ̀yin. Ṣòrí ẹni tẹ́ fẹ́ fẹnu yín kó bá yẹn. Ṣòrí when and touch am. Ṣègbọ́ tí ọwọ́ bá tẹ̀ tán, right? Ó yóò fún ẹ ló máa lé yín mú kíra fúnra rẹ̀ báyìí ló máa lé yín mú fúnra rẹ̀. Ìyàbọ̀ lórí burúkú ni ẹ fẹ́ bà ayé mi jẹ́. Wọ́n sọ fún yín sìn ẹ̀ ń ṣorí burúkú ẹ̀ ń bẹ́ káàkiri, right? Ẹ máa send the threat yẹn bọ̀, right? Kẹ máa forúkọ ẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń send ẹ̀ yẹn o, so that a lè máa rí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ yín. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú elébi olóòórùn. Ẹ fẹ́ fi mí kọ̀rọ̀ sọ. Má jà sọ lákọ̀, má jà ṣe bí ni. Anyway, going forward, right? We have those who are believing that why is Kolu not talking? Why is he? Like, is it that so arrogant that this whole thing is going on and somehow is unbothered? Well, Peter Obi has a message when the media got him.
See, I'm here in Onitsha. So I shouldn't have, there's no way I could have been in Onitsha and Abuja simultaneously. I've been in Onitsha here, observing what is happening and everything. I first must thank the protesters around Anambra that has been peaceful. And I believe to most parts of Nigeria it's been peaceful. My message first is what I said to the protesters, that their demand, which is legitimate, must be within the law. We must do whatever we do. As a law-abiding citizen who has always respected the rule of law, I want people to stay within the law even when they make strongly their legitimate demand, which everybody can see in the nation today. And my appeal at this period is for the president to address the nation. He is the person that is elected. He is the person who is holding the mandate of the people. At times like this, it's time for him to show leadership and address the nation. You can see that's what happened in Kenya. Even when the president was just accused of flying in an expensive chartered flight, you address the nation. Doing so through your aides or appointees is not the same thing, because we didn't elect those people. We elected him. So he should address the nation. See, I'm here in...
It's a simple thing, but I have not heard from Onofunuga in the last 48 hours. I bet whenever he sees that video of Obi, he will respond. Because you remember that the agenda was that Yorubas should not participate in any economic hardship protest because it is organized by Peter Obi supporters. Remember? Then they started threatening the Igbos by saying, if the protest should hold, they are now going to tell all the Igbos, Igbos must go from Yoruba land. The Ronukus, that was a serious one. Oh, we'll get to that part later this evening. So they are paying people to go and disrupt protest. And the military is threatening the protesters that they are waiting. They just need one command. If Tinubu says go, then they will go out and begin the killings. Because according to them, they believe that you protesters, you are now a threat to the national security. Yes. I'm going to play you that interview first. Listen to their chief of defense staff in Nigeria preparing for war against Nigerians. Remember this.
Support of all Nigerians, to the federal government, to the state government, and to the local governments. Let us avoid anything that will bring mayhem within our communities. Yesterday, we have seen the level of destruction that has been carried out just yesterday. And so you can imagine if this continues for so long, the armed forces and the entire military security agencies will not stand by and see that to continue. So I want to warn those that are recalcitrant, those that don't want to do it. We will not fold our hands and see our country to be destroyed. We will take action, and the action we'll take it professionally. Anyone that is caught will be taken to the courts to be dealt with. So once again, I want to thank you for coming, especially members of the media. And again, for the media, I want to also appeal. I noticed throughout yesterday, all the stations were hooked up to the occasion. This is not an election thing. Don't give them that coverage for them to feel, because there are some of them are looking for just moments of, being on the screen. Together, I can assure you we are going to win, and we are winning, and at least from today we have seen the level that it has really gone down. Most state governors that decide to declare a state of emergency have called it off, and working together as Nigerians for Nigeria will succeed. Yeah. Yeah. Where the security agents overwhelmed or well, the security agencies cannot be everywhere, and you can just make your predictions to such an extent. The entire area is large. Nigeria with about 900 and almost 1 million square kilometers. It's not going to be easy to secure the entire area. But I think yesterday, the security forces actually stood up to their responsibilities, and that's why you see that it is measured. And it's important for them to understand that working together as a team is what we require. The security forces cannot do it alone. We need all Nigerians to put hands together to make sure we succeed. And we stop these criminals from taking advantage. I mean, yesterday we saw some people breaking down houses, stealing windows, doors. I mean, it was just crazy yesterday. And we don't want that to happen again.
So,
okay.
Mine is still going back before this incident, the cost of having this warning Nigeria.
Yeah.
This was going on. I want to know what the security agencies and the some CDS to prevent criminals from having a field day, which we saw in several quarters.
But you see, that is the challenge of when you are dealing with non-state actors. It has to do with the human mind. Nobody can predict the human mind. Efforts were made before now. We have held several meetings. The Office of the National Security Advisor had interfaced with almost all the stakeholders in this aspect on the need for us to maintain peace. And most of them have agreed that there was going to be peace. But then, like I said, you cannot read the minds of people. There are a bunch of people who believe that it is only through this medium that they will be able to loot, steal, and destroy. And that's what they tried to do yesterday. But we have arrested most of them that have actually been able to break into places to steal, and they will be prosecuted accordingly.
So my name is
yes. Okay, Lucky. Yes. No, like I said, we are supporting the police all through, but we are just on standby. The police is doing a good job. They're handling the situation for now. And unless if it breaks beyond what they can handle, then the military will step in. And the military is on standby, and we're watching day and night. Yes. Yeah. I can assure you that is being done. We're taking steps on that. We are going also behind to ensure that we also identify all those ones that are involved. There are individuals that are actually sponsoring them, pushing them to do these things. We're going after them. But the truth I can tell Nigerians is that everybody should be calm. Everybody should be open-minded in what's going on. Give us information as quickly as possible. I want to appreciate those that have been doing that. And that has greatly assisted us in doing what we're doing. Yes.
Now, in the area of information, some of us were on the streets yesterday.
Yeah.
And in as much as we appreciated the restraint by security agencies, there were some places where we covered, we can clearly say that those are not protests.
Yeah.
Those are miscreants commission.
Definitely.
Now, how can Nigerians reach out to the military in case they are in such areas and they want to collaborate with security agencies to alert security agencies that the presence is needed, so and so forth?
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm sure you have the phone number. Every week we have dialogue with the media during our briefing. So you have direct link with our media organizations. You have their contacts. If there's anything, let us know. We're going to make some, all after this, we're going to make some phone numbers open to the public. Once you see anything, please don't hesitate to report immediately. It's very important. Good afternoon. Yes. Okay.
So I cannot confirm the authenticity of this letter, but there's a letter that says that due to the activities of ignorance which happened a lot of that yesterday, that there may be another protest coming up October 1st. How would you react to this?
Well, I think those are just speculators. There are some individuals, like I said, there are some people who just want some moment of fame, and that's what they are trying to do, just to psych up and make sure that there's general fear within the public. Please, Nigerians should disregard that. We are making every effort to ensure that everywhere is secured. I can show you that.
Congratulations.
Yes. Okay.
And in some quarters yesterday, there's some allegations that security operatives will use live cartridges on civilians and that one scored the riots in some cases.
No, I think you guys were all on screen all 24/7. So if such a thing had happened, I've seen some injuries, and we're investigating to find out actually what happened. But I know that a lot of restraint was really exercised yesterday. A lot of tear gas, non-lethal aspects were done. I've seen a lot of people that were injured. Some were mentioned, but we're investigating that to see entirely what happened. Like I said, when situations like this happen, some people take advantage of them, doing one thing or the other to make it look as if it is security agencies that are doing that. But we're taking measures that I can show you. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much.
ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún ṣe lálìkìyàmọ ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí ẹni òfò.
àwọn ẹni òfò. So the police is doing a great job by killing 13 people and injuring more than 40 people, shooting live round of ammunition, shooting live ammunition into the midst of unarmed protesters. So they said once the police can't control it anymore, they will move in. So very soon we are going to begin to ask, who gave the order? Who gave the order? Abi? So that's why we are now going to go back to the streets. This morning, when the Abuja protest kicked off, we saw the peaceful protesters being shot at, where, even those who were like younger people in their midst were not spared. But we are yet to receive any report of any casualty today, not like that of yesterday. Okay, So as for the curfew that the MOFPO was talking about, right? There is no curfew anywhere. Okay. So once the people who actually employs them, they are out to say, you have to listen to us. The best is to listen to them and stop sponsoring people to go and disrupt their protest, to go and kill people or attack them. They call them the anti-protest something. See my guy, the funny man or the funny comedian.
For Mama Mia. Come now, come, walk with it. Come this side.
Na secret?
No be that kind of secret. Okay. Say na me dey in charge of this constituency. Okay. And I no go like make everything spoil. You don't hear about the protest.
I heard now. Who never hear now?
You know, say as chairman of Agbero for this place, now you go do this thing for me.
Okay.
Take this money.
Hi.
I want make you go protest for me.
Protest?
Yes, that is.
Easy thing.
Just gather your people, make una protest.
For this protest,
wait first before you call them. Make I explain. Okay. The protest is not the normal protest. Okay. You know, say people dey street now, they protest against bad governance.
Yes, hunger.
So wetin you now go do now to protest against people where they protest against bad government.
Yeah, that is the protest now.
No, the protest now against people where go protest against.
I understand now.
The way you are rushing it, no. You're not getting it. Protest or the mimi is not the way you understand it. You need to go and protest against people where they protest. So you go there, you go just come. All the people where they say food no day, food no, say no, food day. You protest against them.
No, I understand it. Protest. No be protest.
Now protest.
Today I start to do protest.
And now they say no be that kind of one when I do. You can't do mimi.
Yes. Make I call my area.
I call them. I trust you.
Hello, offer. Hey, gather boys.
I trust you.
Both be them, you gather everybody. Work day already.
I trust you.
We won't go protest now. You know say protest then. Now maybe we join protest. I add our voice. Against hunger. You know say hunger day.
No be to add your voice. You see you are not understanding it. No be to add your voice, not to go commot voice from people. You know, don't understand them.
Okay. To talk say to go against the people where they protest.
Yes, those people where they say food no day. I mean say food no day. Una go protest against them. Say make them no talk, say food day.
Oh, okay. So food don't day. Food don't day now. The food
no be safe, no be waiting. Where the money I give you. I pay you, make you work for me.
Now I won't understand. You say make we go now, protest against the people where they protest. Talk say food no day. Say we can't go now. That's we go they talk say food don't day. The food don't day.
Talk say food don't day because food no day. Go talk say make people where they talk say food no day. Make them no talk am.
Why? I don't understand. Why?
Even me, they had me to understand. But now, what we supposed to do? I they protect my constituency.
But waiting then they shout there and say food, food no day. Hungry they catch them.
Yes, hungry. You go against them.
Hungry don't stop till they catch them. I don't wonder. Hungry don't stop. The hunger don't stop.
But Shebi, now you just tell me say you understand what we they do.
Yeah, me I don't say now the protest. I understand the protest part. Okay, wait. You want make I protest against protest? You know like protest. Okay, make I understand. Okay, you know like protest.
I know like protest. Make people no protest. So now go against people where they protest.
So how I go take go against that with protest? But you know like protest. I know you know like protest, but what make I use protest go stop protest? For people where they
I know to think I'm like that. I know to calculate I'm like that. But it makes sense. It makes sense. I won't make you see all those people where they come, they say I guess bad governance, this thing, hardship, they protest. Go against them. Carry your men. I know you as chief of
the hardship don't stop. Now what I want the hardship don't stop.
You know me, nobody they ask you.
Then they ask now. Those people where they protest, they ask.
Are they go protest the money first? No, I give you.
All of you talk, you hear say hunger day. Make I use that one chop first. Mama me here.
Since when I born you never seen this kind of abuse before. Turubu, I must abuse you. Turubu, number one. Ogu Opa. Turubu number 2, Ogu your man. Turubu number 3, Ogu your children. Turubu number 4, Ogu go bury all your family. Turubu is a god to you. A god to you. Turubu is a god to you. And Wausa.
Tinubu is a go. Baba, I'm very cool. You are not the only person laughing. Look at see my eyes. I'm like dribbling. Oh my. Then the higher you say, may you go protest against protesters.